What is up? How's it going? Welcome. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, and all the communities out there. Guys, welcome to another DLTalk. Appreciate the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Blue Crew. You guys, we hit 2,500 subscribers. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for your support. So much love. Thank you guys so much once again for your support. You guys are amazing, man. This channel goes all over the place, but you guys have been so supportive, and I just thank you guys so much. Let's see who's in the chat here. We got Frogadelic Research. Always put in too much into your crypto bags because it will take care of scarcity in the future. I hear you. Lady Enigma, Stovetop 77. What's up, guys? Cryptoholic. How you doing, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Guys, thanks already for the 9 likes and the 7 viewers. Appreciate you tuning in. What do we got going on in the charts? It looks like we have a little bit of a bounce from the bloody weekend that we had, or the bloody past 2 days that we had. We got Solana creeping back to $30. We got Polkadot trying to creep back to 20 bucks. BTC hovering over 30K pretty well. You know, some people trying to project that it's going to go beneath 30K for a little bit. We'll see what ends up happening. XRP, I can't believe it's 62 cents. But nice percentage gains in the past 24 hours for whoever bought it, you know, in the couple of days ago. You're probably seeing some pretty damn good gains. You know, Light Cash is doing its thing. Anchor was at 5 cents, you guys. Like, it's unbelievable that Anchor is even at 7 cents. I really do think Anchor is one of those gems. DAG is holding really well. Remember, DAG used to be under a penny for the longest time, and it like kind of holding strong at 5 cents during a major dip. Really bullish on what DAG could be really, you know, maybe doing down the line. Handshake, can't believe Handshake's under 20 cents. We saw this thing go to 80 cents. So Handshake at 18 cents and hoping that it goes back to 80 cents. That could be quite the pick right there. But anyways, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you guys what to do. Amazing times we're in, you guys. Like, whether, you know, there's no reasons to be scared, I don't think, of the bearish trend. I don't think we're out of this bull market. I think we're getting closer to a bottom. If it does go another leg down, I think that's going to be the final one, to tell you the truth. But this could have been the final leg down. You know, some people always hope for a better dip, more of a dip. Now that they're aware that, like, we're in a dip phase, so they go, oh, okay, now I'm going to hold some US, you know, hopefully it goes down again and I could throw in to pick up, you know, like, throw in more USD to try to get more crypto at a lower price. But what if this is the bottom, right? What if this is the lower price range and we start trying to recover or go sideways or zigzag towards the upside? You know what I'm saying? So I bought in the past couple of days. We'll see if there is another leg down. If there is, so be it. But this is just looking too damn good to be true. Like, in the past 90 days or so, a lot of these cryptos are around that 60% or 70% retracement zone. That looks pretty juicy to me, and not gonna lie. What's up, Alchemist? How you doing, man? You should have heeded the degenerate signal. Get out when all the crap and dog coins were being spammed. Oh, I hear you, man. When you start hearing people like talking about S coins, or I think that's a great indicator from now on, right? When you start seeing that things are too good to be true, because that's what it was like. Remember, I was even trying to project when the major dip was going to happen. I called it a month earlier, unfortunately. But I took out 25% of my Tradle portfolio for this type of dip. And, you know, I wish I would have sold more in my Tradle portfolio and held on. So when this dip came, I would be really fat. But it is what it is. You know, 25% still not too bad, and was able to purchase this dip. But you know when it's getting ridiculous, where like S coins are just going through the roofs, and, you know, everybody's feeling so confident and greedy. Like, oh, you just throw your money in and it'll go up. Like, guys, we had like a few months in a row of just green candle after green candle. It made sense that we started going into this retracement area, and hopefully it starts picking up once we get into the, you know, the Christmas season or holiday season and whatnot. You know, September through December, hopefully cryptos start picking up the momentum again, and we start hearing more hype about cryptos again coming. I don't think it's over, guys. I think you know, this whole DeFi craze is just getting started. NFTs is just going to get bigger and bigger. I mean, guys, we're not even at the point yet where you can trade your NFTs interoperable with other chains and stuff like that, where NFTs start to have their own like market, you know, type of thing where you see prices for certain NFTs or anything like that. Like, still such a young space, still so immature. All these cryptos going up and down together is still a sign of unhealthy and immaturity. So it's just part of what it is. But either way, we know where this future is going. We know the future is bright, especially for these real boats. Let me see who else is here. D. Haveland, how you doing, man? Good seeing you. Ralph Cooper in the house. Ralph Cooper, appreciate you. Guys, thanks already for the 16 likes and the 11 viewers. Appreciate any new subs. We just hit 2,500 subs, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate y'all. XRP Bags in the house. We got the bag man in the building. Shout out to XRP Bags. Just killing it with the content. As always, man. That guy's got his eyes on the prize, as well as the blue crew here. You guys are amazing. I mean, guys, it's a crazy space. It's a crazy space. You know, we were getting too greedy. Like, that's where, you know, I was a month off on calling the dip, but we just knew that it wasn't going to be month after month after month for a whole year. We started the year off on such a crazy note that we had 3 months of just, oh my God, type of gains. It made sense that we started retracing. And, you know, I'm still excited. I don't think we're out of the woods just yet. If you look at, like, some of these trend lines that's going on for some of these cryptos, like, for example, I'll just go, I love the Akash chart, but you could do this for a lot of charts. They, you know, since all cryptos are going up and down the same amount, basically, like, Akash right here may look like it has the breakout already on this descending triangle, but you still have that movement where it can maybe do this type of thing. It goes, takes a little bit of a dip down and you see it touch 180, maybe 190, but look at that long-term trend line, right? So you could retrace. This is why I keep saying I think we're closer to a bottom than, you know, a further dip, right? And there's other charts like this that have a similar outlook, right? Like, let's check out Cosmos right here. Zoom out. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, you know, but that's where the long-term trend line, if we were to get more volatile and if it were to go down more, that's probably where the bottom would be at a 30 cent, 28 cent XRP, right? Maybe you go past the trend line for a bit and then it wicks up, so you go into the 20 cent range and then it wicks up. So whatever, you know what's funny though, remember guys when I was talking about the bloody summer, the scary summer that was going to be coming? I don't know if you guys remember that stream, but I'll bring it up because I think it's funny that it happened. You know, it is getting bloody, right? Here, let me show you guys. Give me a second. I got a long thread with this guy, so I got to kind of keep going back and back. Okay, so get ready for a summer full of screams, right? A summer full of screams from Netflix, right? Trouble is coming. Summer full of screams. Disney Plus and Netflix saying that. Cruel Summer on Hulu. We had all these signs, right? We had all these signs that it was going to be a bloody summer. Prime Video, welcome horror home, experience the summer of terror. Like, we had the signs. We had the signs coming, you know? It is what it is. But anyways, guys, we do have some news today. We do have some stuff on Twitter that we're going to be going over, so let's check those things out. We can maybe look at the charts a little bit later. But appreciate the support, everybody. Guys, thanks for the 20 viewers, the 18 likes. So we had those signs, though, right? Like, I mean, when we were even talking about it, we were saying, like, I wouldn't be surprised if summer did become bloody because of how, you know, we were either going to get bought out during the summer or it was going to be a bloody summer. And it turned out to be a bloody summer, or at least start to the summer. We'll see how it goes in July. Maybe it's fireworks and it's amazing times for it. But anyways, let's check out some news here, guys. So Osmosis Zone has been amazing, guys. They've only been developing more and more and releasing new features on the platform. The percentage for APYs is pretty ridiculous. Like, let's take a quick look at what's going on. So they've opened up this liquidity bootstrapping pool, and the first one on there is the Regen Atom Network. And right now, currently, the price of Regen has just been going up and up. I remember seeing this at about $1.50. It's at $3.64 now. You got all these incentivized pools now that have just been unleashed, and look at the APYs for these incentivized pools. You got 11,000 for XPRT. You got you got 9,000% APY, 9,800% APY, right? So these incentivized pools are killing it. Osmo's price has only gone up. I remember at the start of this Osmosis Zone, Osmo was at 99 cents. It's now at 4.47. I do feel like maybe before the end of the year or going into 2022, like if we were to see a year from now what happens to Osmosis and Osmo price, I feel like $10 plus for Osmo is going to probably happen, right? It's just getting started, and it got started during the bear trend, right? So once we start seeing that upward momentum coming in again, we start seeing Atom getting back to $30 per, Osmo could be probably a hell of a deal right now at these price ranges. But loving the Osmosis Zone, loving the user-friendly UI, how fast it is to use, how easy it is to use the Kepler wallet. Nothing but really just awesome reviews. I'm happy that it's just as good as I expected it to be, if not better. So just wanted to share some love for the Osmo community out there. Let's get back to it. So yeah, we got XRP Chiz talking about the central bank digital currencies and an opportunity for the monetary system. Guys, the BIS bringing up talks about the central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. We were talking just yesterday. I don't think it's a freaking joke that Interledger Protocol won the BIS's International Hackathon this year with Mojaloop. I think you're going to start seeing a rollout involving more of what CBDCs are going to possibly do with Interledger Protocol or Mojaloop. It's going to happen, man. I could totally see something like that coming down the pipe. And even here with XRP Chiz stating, with CBDCs comes digital IDs, and before you know it, it's a fully digital world. And what's that NTT data short film that we always reference to? In the future, your identity is the payment. Our data is so valuable because it is us on this online virtual world, right? So our identities are the payments. So let's check out what this video has to say that XRP Chiz here just shared. So let me tune down the music for a second. Appreciate every one of y'all tuning in, by the way. Much love to y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
You can think of CBDCs as a digital form of cash. At the moment, digital payments available to ordinary users go through financial intermediaries like commercial banks. When you make a payment, you're transferring a claim on your bank to the receiver's balance at his or her bank. With CBDCs, you could pay someone just as you would by handing over cash, but do it digitally using your smartphone or other devices. CBDCs are a claim on the central bank, which means that the payment is certain and final without leaving things to intermediaries to complete the transaction. And just like cash, CBDCs would also serve as a salient marker of the trust and sound money provided by the central bank. Due to their construction at the core of the system, CBDCs could offer a number of advantages that flow from the centrality of data in the digital economy. For instance, they can help in setting up an inclusive and efficient payment system by allowing data use to promote a competitive level playing field. They can.
What did he just say? A level playing field? Who's been talking about doing a level playing field since 2017, 2016?
Also protect privacy while maintaining.
You guys know who.
integrity of the payment system and law enforcement. It would be fair to say that CBDCs are an idea whose time has come, and we can see it from various surveys conducted by the BIS. If they're done right, CBDCs could form the backbone of a highly efficient new digital payment system by enabling broad access and providing strong data governance and privacy standards.
Privacy standards. Yep, they definitely do care about their privacy. What's going on? But guys, CBDCs are still silos, and what's going to be bridging these CBDCs? What's going to be allowing for this financially inclusive, more efficient system? I think Interledger Protocol is going to be playing a big part for CBDCs down the line, and the BIS is just starting to roll out more info about these central bank digital currencies. Excited for that ISO 20022 migration. Speaking of, I think we do have a post about that. Yep. ISO 20022 migration and Swift Community Transaction Manager. How do these two major industry topics fit together? More topics. We can't forget ISO 20022. It's going to be a reality. It's going to happen. It's going to change the way we keep track of payments. You know, just in the same way the shipping container changed and revolutionized shipping of goods, same thing with shipping of payments with the ISO 20022 standard. And we're still so far away from it. It's going to be happening near the end of 2022. So once again, guys, we're just so lucky to be so damn early in this space. But it looks like the light is almost at the end of the tunnel there as well. Oh, what's up, Xron? How you doing, dude? Let's go XRP. There you go, man. Welcome to the Blue Crew, my man. Here's a wrench. With the wrench comes great responsibility. Appreciate you tuning in and joining the Blue Crew, my man. Oh, Jorge, all good, man. Bullish crypto sniper in the house. What's up? So what cryptos did you guys buy during the dip and you're probably making some gains off of today? We also got another post from Bank of International Settlements, guys. Doesn't that look like the Ripple logo, that Triskelion, the three factors, right? Benefits of central bank digital currencies depend on structure and underlying payment system and data governance. CBDCs promote open platforms, fostering a virtuous circle of greater access, lower costs, and better services. Greater access to lower costs, better service, CBDCs. What's going to be bridging those CBDCs, guys? The super highway of payments, the interoperability standards. Don't forget XLM in there, Jorge. XRP, XLM, XDC, XTZ, Algo, HBAR, RSR. Strong, weak hands, likely adult. Diamond paper, likely incels. Gains, just the top up. Yeah, man, I'm excited for Cosmos, dude. Cosmos under $10 when we just saw it at $30, what, like 3 weeks ago, a month ago? I'm excited for that to just be picking up some momentum, especially with the release of, you know, Osmosis Zone happening during this bear market. Gravity Dex coming out soon. You're gonna have Flare Networks doing its thing with Flare Finance. So DeFi summer, or you know, DeFi is just getting started, especially like top tier DeFi. Right now, we have the experience of having DeFi through Radium for cheap fees, fast transactions, Osmosis Zone, cheap fees, fast transactions, Secret Swap, cheap fees, fast transactions, Flare Finance, cheap fees, fast transactions coming very soon. Very excited for what Flare Finance can bring, because Flare Finance, the difference that it is with all those other ones, even though I love Osmosis a lot and the quality of the projects that are on there, Flare Finance has the communities, man. Flare Finance has a ton of community power with all the tokens that are listed on that platform. Doesn't matter what you may think of the projects that are on that platform. It's going to be drawing a ton of users to Flare Finance because you have SHIB available, you got Gala available, you got TEL available, you got what's it called, ADA available there, Algorand. Like, Flare Finance is doing a really smart thing by targeting these big communities to invite them onto their platform, and I think that's going to bode well for things like FLR and XRP, without a doubt. So let's keep moving on, guys. Oh yeah, DVPN just tried Osmosis Zone for the first time to pick up some Sentinel, deposited AKT, swapped for DVPN in all under 2 minutes. I'm sure no fees for it as well. Awesome stuff. Oh yeah, and we got P-Stake Finance coming for persistence, where you can be staking your tokens and still use them as to supply liquidity. It's going to be amazing. Yep, Gravity Dex is coming. Man, my whole feed now is full of just AKT or Atom or Osmosis Zone based type of things, or CBDC related type of stuff. Oh, some shout out to XDC community here. Changely, we're excited to announce that XDC is now available on Changely. XDC is a utility token by Sinfin Official, a hyper-efficient, enterprise-friendly hybrid blockchain network. Go ahead and exchange the token with over 200 cryptocurrencies. So shout out to the XDC community right there. We got a post from Monica Long saying the genie's out the bottle and you can't put it back in. Chris Larson, with each new institutional offering, crypto's place in our future financial infrastructure deepens. Time for private-public collaboration and clear regulation, not crackdowns. Ban on bans. Shout out to Monica Long, man. She's been killing it as a rep for Ripple. I would say her and Danelle Dixon are like killing it for as representatives for the specific companies or platforms that they're repping. And, you know, shout out to just Monica Long, man. She's had a hell of a journey. I remember just like early days of Ripple and Monica Long just kind of being, you know, a supporting character in this. And she's still a supporting character, but she's like really started stepping out in terms of, I guess she might have gotten promoted. I'm not sure. I can't really remember, but she's doing a great job. Oh yeah, Secret token looks really good on the chart right now. Definitely liking Secret, SCRT, private smart contracts. I think that could really open up a lot of innovation with having the option for private smart contracts versus just the standard of when you do smart contract platform or capability, your data is automatically public. Having the choice for that smart contract data to be public and not public, choosing when to reveal that public data. I think Secret's doing some tremendous things, and they're part of the Cosmos SDK as well. I do expect them to probably be on Gravity Dex and Osmosis Zone sometime in the future. But if you look at that trend line right here, from the wick to the bottom here, going up, this could be the bottom is in right here for Secret. MACD's looking pretty good too. Decreasing just little by little. You'll probably have another bearish run for a little bit. Maybe it dips under the trend line and you wick up. But it was under $1 for a good bit. And look at that all-time high right there of about 524, 527 for Secret Network. This looks freaking amazing, man. Especially with what the potential of Secret could bring with private smart contracts and being the only crypto in the space that's doing private smart contracts. This could be a really awesome opportunity for Secret. I could maybe see it going, bouncing from here, in the short term at least, bouncing from here, retracing towards the upside, hitting about 272, getting people really hopeful that it's back, and then come back down, retest the long-term scale again, and then we'll just be in this channel for a bit until it decides to break out, find support, and then decide to go for another journey, right? But definitely loving the bottom right here for Secret token or Secret network. Rotson Aguilar, what's up, man? Oh, we got Gala node guide here. Yeah, let's check out where the price of Gala is. Guys, I'm running my Gala nodes. I'm enjoying the passive income I'm getting from them. People are still buying up Gala nodes despite the price. You see the number of Gala nodes is getting less and less that are available. You know, they do have a cap on the amount of Gala nodes that will be available. So excited for the future of Gala because we know Mirandus is going to be coming out. We know they have 18 games down the pipe. You know, looks like a real boat. I don't think they're trying to rug pull us here. Hopefully they're not trying to rug pull us. I really don't think so, man, because they got so much going on with their partnership with FLR, and I think the future is going to be very bright for Gala. This is just part of the, you know, after you got such a tremendous gain from 0.001 all the way up to 3 cents, it makes sense that we get this crazy retracement, right, for a good long period of time. So let's see where this trend line's going for us, for Gala on the daily. Shout out to Gala Node Guide. Happy to see that you finally got over 1,000 subs, my man. Doing a hell of a job on your channel, dude. Congrats. Alright. So this is like looking what the descending channel is like. You could see, let's look where the long-term trend line is at right here for Gala. Let's go from the bottom. This could be the bottom right here, actually. Could be the bottom in. If not, you'll probably get a dip right around here to... I would not think you would see 0.002 again, just because of the type of you know, following and just like how many people are behind Gala at this point. But seeing 0.002 again would just be outrageous, dude. I'm amazed that we're even at 0.006. This is such a great opportunity, especially if you know, feel that it's going to go back up to 0.03 cents and even more so, because when it was at 0.03 cents, there wasn't even that much news for Gala. And then all this great news started coming out for Gala during this retracement period, and all it's done is just retrace the whole damn time, right? So maybe you bottom out here, you start bouncing up a little bit, maybe you come down for a second, double bottom, and start getting your next run in for Gala, because if they're going to be releasing all these games, 18 games to be on the platform, they want to be the Steam of like the blockchain ecosystem, of the decentralized Steam for Web3. The amount of nodes that have been bought up for Gala, the amount of people that are supporting this ecosystem, this network, it's just so undervalued at 0.006. I really don't think we're getting rug pulled right here. If you even look at the fibs, from the bottom to the top, we're at that deep retracement zone. I had a feeling we would get to the deep retracement zone in this bear market, or in this bear run that we've been going through. It's come down to the 78.6 deep retracement levels. If we go down to 0.002, that's just going to be ridiculous. There's got to be like some global catalyst that makes it go back down to 0.002. But I could see something like this where we just trend up, and then you start seeing, you know, moves to the upside. Hopefully for Gala, man, because it's been a crazy time of retracement since March for Gala here. Yeah, Gala Node Guide, of course, man. Definitely, especially if you're invested in a node, you're definitely looking long term, right? You're looking, you know, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, when this thing's really going. And I think Gala's got so much potential. It's sad to see it at 0.006, but this could also just be a tremendous opportunity to just get a ton of Gala, even if you don't have a node, you know? Very excited for Mirandus and all the games that are going to be coming out, though, for sure. We got a piece of news here as well. For Bank of Israel steps up CBDC efforts with reported tests on Ethereum. It's funny, like, we get news about crypto being banned in China, or crypto miners being shut down, or anything like that. We get some FUD coming in, but then you get some positive news like about CBDCs from countries, right? So it's like, you definitely know this market's just getting crazy manipulated, where they just keep talking about, you know, countries wanting to roll out their CBDCs. You have freaking El Salvador announcing Bitcoin as legal tender during this bear retracement. It's totally such a game, a mind game, to try to get you to, you know, there's people who are traders who traded to thinking there was going to be a bear retracement, and they made money. So either way, you know, congrats to those who have made money on this bear market, or this bear run that's been going on for a little bit. But I really don't think we're out of this bull run just yet. I really do think the rest of the year could be just freaking fantastic. It just wouldn't have made sense, guys, for us to just be green month after month after month after month for a whole year. Just, it's not realistic. There's nothing like that we would have seen, right? This reminds me so much of 2017, and I keep saying it because that's what happened in 2017. Earlier in the year, things started moving in a tremendous way. Summer dipped down. Last 4 months of the year started picking up again, and then the last 2 months of the year were just out of this world, right? I'm not saying it's going to mirror that, but I really don't think we're out of this bull market, especially now that we're getting so close to testing these long-term trend lines, right? And it's for a lot of cryptos. You guys saw me just go through like 7 different cryptos, and they're all getting to that point, right? I don't like that all these cryptos kind of go along with each other, though. I'd like to eventually see utility win out. Like even here with Stellar, maybe, like, this is still a really good area to probably start accumulating. Maybe you go down to 11 cents per Stellar. I don't know if you're going to get that, though. Like 25 cents after already seeing, what, 80 cents. That's a hell of a freaking bargain right there for Stellar and XLM, you know. But if you see 11 cents, man, that has to be the bottom right there. That's got to be that retracement area for it, right? Let's see the fib retracement zone right here. Yeah, you're getting close to that 78.6 retracement zone. You go any further down, you're out of it. You'll probably touch it and then wick and then start building towards the upside. But crazy, crazy, crazy dramatic dips right here, without a doubt. But to me, looks good. Looks like a great opportunity to be buying some really cheap crypto before we get that next run up, and before we start seeing the ridiculous run ups where there's like those super fat, crazy candles that end up coming out of nowhere for these types of cryptos, for the Stellars, for the XRPs, for the Galas, for the Atoms, for the H bars. Oh, speaking of H bar, let's check out where H bar is at. Just turn the chart upside down, no sweat. Exactly. Yeah, and see, that's why I was, I'm not saying SHIB is an S-coin or anything like that. However you're making money in this space, just congratulations if you are. You know, but those aren't my type of cryptos. Like, I like these cryptos that have any way, semblance, shape, or form connection to international, you know, interledger protocol, the IBC, the overledger, the hyperledger, the world wire, anything like that. Those are the type of cryptos I'm more interested in, like, and ones that are actually interoperating with other blockchains and things like that. And I'm more of a layer 1 guy. I like these layer 1 tokens. I do have exceptions for certain layer 2s, but I'm more of a layer 1 guy. Alright, so let's see where we're at with this one, man. Dude, H-bar looks actually pretty doing pretty well still, but let's see where we're at here. Let's see where this trend line really is at right here for wow. So H-bar could still retrace a good amount, actually. There's still a lot more room to the downside if it wants to go further down, but you're also in the golden retrace area for H-bar. Guys, I think we're closer to a bottom, man. We had some buying pressure right here for H-bar, wicked right back up. Now, sure, it could go down your deep retracement level of a 78.6 at 12 cents for H-bar. It could go down to 4 cents as the bottom, and we just start from square one again for H-bar. But I got a feeling the worst it'll probably get is around 10 cents, 11 cents. But this could be your bottom right here too. Like, that's why I'm saying I think we're closer to a bottom than we are to going further down. But H-bar is a little bit different than some of the other charts because they're long-term trend lines. Like, some of these other charts are closer to their long-term trend line, whereas H-bar still could go down further if it were to, you know. Let me see DGB. Yeah, Digibyte's been doing some things this year for sure. Like, Digibyte in 2020 was 006, and then at the beginning of the year just started moonshotting. Went up to from 2 cents to 8 cents, and then 2 cents all the way up to 20 cents or 18 cents. Like, Digibyte's been doing its thing. Digibyte's not been doing bad at all. Let's see where the long-term trend line for this one is. Yeah, Digibyte's touching it right there. Look at that. See, this is where it's kind of similar to a lot of the other charts we just saw, where a lot of these cryptos are just getting, you know, I think we're getting closer to a bottom, man. We've been consolidating for a good bit, and severely. You know, I don't think we're out of this just yet, guys. I don't think so. Okay, so XRP Native is saying there is going to be another shakeout. Bitcoin one last surge to 100K and then crashing. Watch. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you know, Bitcoin is highly volatile. It wouldn't surprise me if it does surge to 100K and then you have a major retracement period and a major crash from there. But, you know, if you're still in, like, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not a big believer in fiat long-term. Who knows what happens to it, but man, if Bitcoin goes to 100K, that means you're seeing like crazy prices for things like Ethereum, for things like XRP. Like if Bitcoin was 100K, and let's just pretend that the lawsuit isn't a thing for XRP. XRP would be well above $5 if Bitcoin were to hit 100K. Ethereum would probably be around 10K. Right? XLM would probably be well over $1, maybe $2, maybe $3 per XLM. HBAR would be at around $1.50, $2. Like, yeah, you know, taking profits at around that point, you know, at least a certain percentage of profits is probably really smart, especially if you do expect a shakeout to happen. But see, this is why, like, I'll always speak my mind with you guys, especially when we start getting a little carried away, like with these pumps. Right? When we start seeing like those crazy days of green, and that's why we always keep our eyes on the prize, is, you know, I'll tell you, I think I'm taking my, 25% of my Tradle portfolio because it's just been getting too crazy. Like, it was month after month of green action, you guys. And so it makes sense that we get this retracement period, but look how fast it happened over just a span of a couple or 3 months. I'm excited for the rest of the year, man. It could be an amazing holiday season that could be coming for at least crypto investors. I don't know what's going to be happening in the world outside of this. But I think for crypto investors, I think the end of the year or the rest of the year could be pretty amazing. And if not, if we stall out the rest of the year, 2022 is going to be bonkers then. So when BTC hits 100K, I'm retiring. Ralph Cooper, probably, man.
Limited time offer.
All right. So then we got some SEC delays decision on Valkyrie Bitcoin ETF. Valkyrie Digital Assets filed with the SEC for listing its Bitcoin ETF on the New York Stock Exchange on Thursday. In January, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has postponed its decision whether to approve a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. They just keep postponing this thing and keep postponing. They're rescheduling the decision till August 10th. So a lot of things lined up for August, right? You got the ETF decision postponed till August. You got Ripple and the SEC lawsuit postponed till August and maybe even into October, right? They just keep delaying it. They keep trying to just like limit this thing from just going freaking bonkers, this whole market from just going crazy, man. They just keep trying to release all this FUD and trying to, you know, manipulate it as much as they can. It is what it is, I suppose. Oh, Scale doing pretty good at 23 cents right here. We got AKT back at above $3. Smartlands is looking not too bad, actually. We remember seeing Smartlands at around 20 bucks. It at $5 is probably not too bad. But anyways, guys, any cryptos you guys want to look at the charts for? I'll do some chart stuff, you know, while we're hanging here for a bit. Yep, suppressing the prices. That was the word that I was looking for. Thank you, man. Thank you, Yosa. Yeah, Yosef, exactly, man. Guys, 29 viewers, 32 likes. Appreciate your guys' support. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. You guys are amazing, man. Yeah, dude, Stellar ecosystem. I wouldn't be sleeping on the Stellar ecosystem. Smartlands, Stronghold, Turnio. We've seen those three make major moves during the bull cycle that was happening earlier this year. And I won't be surprised if we see it happen again and picking up. And remember, Stellar hasn't even entered yet the DeFi system, right? The DeFi craze, right? You're having XRP and FLR jumping in with FLR Finance for the DeFi craze. You already have Atom with Tendermint jumping in for the DeFi craze. I do expect we're going to see Stellar jumping in for the DeFi craze. I'm sure maybe there's a Stellar not in here or a Luminot in here who knows of maybe some DeFi applications that are coming out for Stellar. But you know Stellar is going to have some DeFi applications coming out soon. They are part of the FLR Finance, or XLM is part of FLR Finance, so there's DeFi for XLM there. But I won't be surprised if you maybe see Stellar Foundation or, you know, one of the networks in the Stellar ecosystem coming out with a DeFi platform for it, showing how cheap the fees are, how fast it is to transact. I'm sure HBAR is going to probably get into the DeFi game. It just looks like that's the new standard that we're seeing, is seeing these ecosystems, you know, they're all coming out at different times. Cardano's going to be coming out with it, right? Once they unleash smart contracts as well. So DeFi is here to stay. It's only going to be growing more and more. And now we're starting to see the evolution of DeFi to lower fees, right? Faster transactions, easier swap mechanisms, easier user interfaces, where you don't have to do so many steps, jump through so many hoops to trade, swap, acquire any of these cryptos. Yep, Yosef, I hear you, my man. But yeah, it's kind of crazy what you can accumulate right now. XLM being at around 25 cents is a hell of a steal, and then XRP at around 60 cents looking not too bad. What's another crypto that is looking pretty damn good? I love that Secret chain, man. I just want to look at Secret's chart one more time because I really do think that this is looking like it's touching its long-term trend line, and you could get a journey up to at least 264 from 99 cents right here. 264, 260, right around this area before you hit the rooftop. Maybe 224. I'll do that price range right there. Give me a sec. Oh wait, what am I doing here? I just did like a random fib spiral for no reason. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs barking in the background, but excuse me if you do. Sorry if you do. Alright, so we're going to say our stop is going to be around there. Set up our stop loss. Probably we'll stop for Secret at around 60 cents, 66 or 80 cents right there for our stop loss, and then the gains, man, that can come. Not bad, not bad. Let's check out Elron Gold. I wonder if people are just being quiet about Elron because they bought in at a high, which I had a feeling too, man. I knew Elron, like if you just look at that chart, dude, $8 per Elron, and people were buying it at 240 or 200 or 193, and then you had, you know, some YouTubers saying that it was going to go to 1,000, that it's the new Bitcoin, it's going to go to, you know, 20,000, 40,000, you know, 10,000 per Elron. It's like, whoa, cool your freaking jets, man. It's not even been out for a full year. Like, cool your freaking jets on Elron. I love it as a long-term play, and there's a lot of great things that they're building, but just, wow. You know, calling it the new Bitcoin, like, so soon, you know, like every coin's the new Bitcoin. That's what we're all here for, is trying to find the freaking new Bitcoin. And just dubbing Elron Gold the new Bitcoin before it's like even really done what it needs to do, right? Like it's setting up a hell of an infrastructure, I'll give you that. But damn, man, you know, this burn Must really hurt for those people that were buying in the hundreds of dollars or $200 range. Coming down here. Gosh, man. Elron Gold at $63. That looks amazing right there. Not going to lie. That looks really good now. Elron Gold looking really, really juicy at that price range. Yeah, just touching the 78.6 on the retracement level right there. Elron Gold not looking too bad at all, man. You might see something like this, where you get a little bit of a retrace, you come up here, get denied, come back down to maybe around $50, 43 cents, and then you start just trending towards the upside. Bam, maybe get a fat candle towards the upside again. Yeah, my dogs are like, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. I guess you guys could hear it. I guess you guys could definitely hear the onslaught of my dogs just barking at the gardener outside. Dude, Solana, once it hit that $25, was too hard to deny, because I do believe Solana is a triple-digit coin in the making. So for every $100 for Solana, that's pretty damn good, man. Not gonna lie. Love staking the Solana on the Moonlit wallet as well. But yeah, not too bad at all. And gotta say, man, thankfully for OSMO, going up from 99 cents up to 447 currently right now, has like kind of saved my portfolio, my like hodl portfolio from the drastic like tanking that we've experienced. Luckily for most of my portfolio, I'm still in the gains. It's not as ridiculous as gains as they were before, especially with XRP where it was like close to $2. But thanks for OSMO for being at around $4 and making some good passive income on the osmosis zone, coming in at the right time during this bear market, that's for sure. But just building crypto on top of the crypto, man. I do believe that we're going to see one day AKT back at 890. I don't know if you guys have heard of Sentinel DVPN, but this is another one in that Cosmos ecosystem that I'm excited about, and I think has some ties to Interledger as well, the Interledger community. I think it could be bottoming out as well. You see this long-term trend line right here at around the 008. It touched 009 for a second. I think the worst that it could get for DVPN would be going down to 003 for DVPN, because that's where your super long-term trend line is at. But if you do the fibs, our lucky fibs, once again, from the bottom to the top, long-term, right around that deep retracement zone, right? Now, if we could start creating a new low here, go back up to creating a new high at 198, then we could be talking game on for the pivot right here for the pivot right here for DVPN. I won't be surprised if you actually see maybe a random spike for DVPN that takes it up to like 202, and then it gets rejected and it wicks really hard, and then comes back down to 007, and then maybe you can see that it just flirting with the trend line and then getting back above it, and then we start seeing the next run up. And if you notice this, like the dates for a lot of these charts, it's around September or October where we start, like, we can maybe start turning the corner for this space. I'm not saying you guys have time to accumulate until then. I really don't know what's going to be going on here. But, you know, it reminds me a lot, at least in terms of Sentinel, it reminds me a lot of this formation here, what we're seeing in a bigger scope with this, right? You see hover up, come down, retrace back up a little bit, dead cat bounce, and then you started curving. Won't be surprised if you see something like that happen for Sentinel. Start curving, and then it really starts to moonshot towards the upside and starts doing its next pivot. And we're talking about possibly a 5 cent, 6 cent, maybe close to 10 cents per Sentinel per DVPN, which would be out of this freaking world. I think we're closer to a bottom, man. I think we're definitely closer to bottom. Let's check out where BTC is at. Let's go with the big boy crypto here. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? Thanks for everybody in the chat. Thanks for the 30 viewers and the 36 likes. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thanks to any new subs. We hit 2,500 subs. Thank you guys so much for making it happen. Thanks for your support, Blue Crew, for all those who have been here for the long term, the long journey. It's been definitely a good handful of years now that we've been together, and much love to y'all. The markets will blast off next week. Get ready. Legendary, love the bullishness, my man. Alchemist, you're freaking hilarious, my man. You're hilarious, dude. Lady Enigma's like, I love the dogs in the background. They're giving advice. They're being like, buy the dip, buy the dip. You only lose if you sell. You only lose money if you sell. I'm the hidden gem hunter, and Elron Gold is going to 40K. I'm going to buy my Hellcat with one Elron Gold. G Money, you're hilarious, dude. What's up, G Money? Shout out to G Money, man. Your support's been amazing to this channel, dude. Thank you guys so much. Much love to the Blue Crew. Yeah, exactly. Yosef, totally right, dude. Totally right. Elron Gold can definitely probably break out just as strong as it went towards the downside. That's for a lot of these cryptos. You can get a V-shaped recovery come out of nowhere, right? All it takes, guys, for market sentiment and for like crypto Twitter sentiment and all of this stuff to change, even though it doesn't look too good here for BTC, to tell you the truth, but all it takes is just one fat candle that comes out of nowhere going up, you know, going from 33K, for example, to 40K, and then you'll just see crypto Twitter back on the hype cycle again. Oh my God, we're back in it. All this excitement, right? Like, that's really all it takes for just any of these cryptos. And you know what was my favorite thing from last week? And I hope people learned a lesson from this. I don't want to call out any specific names for people or anything like that, but there's people on crypto Twitter, and I just hope that people learn this lesson. They see one crypto, for example, like QNT, like Quant, or XDC, because those are the two that were highlighted. They'll see a crypto like Quant or something, and they'll say, oh man, look at QNT. It doesn't give a crap what the market is doing. It's doing its own thing. Or XDC, where they'll be like, wow, look at XDC. It's gaining percentage while the market is crashing. That must mean a sign of utility. That must mean that it's doing its own thing and it's working outside of the market's, you know, pool. Guys, all these coins are moving together. We're still in a very immature market. There's only pennies in this market. Just because one crypto is having a... So, let me just show you guys, like, I'm going to go out of our likes list because this is what happens on the daily in crypto. You see all these crap cryptos? Safe Pit, DistX. So are you telling me there's real utility happening for Safe Pit right now? You're telling me that, oh, it's up 126% while Bitcoin is down. That means it's like, you know, moving moving separate from Bitcoin. It's doing its own thing. It's declaring its own terms. Like, I just love it when I see that on crypto Twitter. It just makes me laugh because, like, there's like such maximalism and such allegiance to, and you can see people getting so emotionally involved with these cryptos when they see this one crypto doing its own thing and compared to the other market, and they go, oh, it must mean that there's something different. Something's happening. Maybe now it moves apart from the rest of the market all on its own. It's like, no, we're still in a similar phase. Sometimes these cryptos take a little, you know, or follow each other in a laggard type of way. Like, yeah, maybe Bitcoin crashes and then some other crypto goes up, and then next thing you know, you'll see the next day that crypto finally follows Bitcoin towards the downside in a severe way, right? Like, this isn't a sign of utility. That's all I just want to say. I'm not trying to like bash on people who love Quant or XDC. I love those cryptos myself. I hold those cryptos myself. But just because like that crypto is doing well in comparison to the market for that one particular day doesn't mean things are all of a sudden different, you know. But that's all. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I see that on crypto Twitter so much. It's like, oh my God, this thing is 5% up. While like I'll even say for XRP maxis, like you'll see XRP is 5% up, and then you'll see Bitcoin and Ethereum are down like 10%. All of a sudden, XRP community goes nuts, and they're like, "Oh my God, this must be a sign of real utility. Look at how like XRP is doing its own thing apart from Bitcoin." I think it's just really funny, man. As Dilla Brow once said, "Cool your jets. Cool your jets." 99% won't survive. Start finding the real values in crypto, not the hype. I hear you. I hear you, an XRP native. That's for sure. Where can I get in on that Safe Pit, man? That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure J-Roy is in on Safe Pit somehow. Bones TEP, man, you are amazing, dude. Thanks for the $10 donation. Thanks for your support, as always, my man, to this channel. You rock, dude. You rock. Lady Enigma, don't go by charts only. Exactly. I hear you. Yep, exactly. If it's eco-friendly, fast transactions, doesn't use too much energy, very cheap to transact with, I think those are going to do pretty well. I was talking with a friend, and it's funny. There's people out there who still perceive things like XRP, XLM. For example, those two in particular, I just want to single those two out. And they think that they're just transfer tokens, that they're just useful for transfers. They're not useful as a store of value. That you buy XLM so you can transfer it over to an exchange really quickly and trade out of it really quickly to get your token. And my argument to that is like, well, if you're noticing that you're using it for transfers, for very quick transfers and cheaper fees, then don't you also kind of want to hold on to that asset, seeing the value of how, like seeing how valuable having fast transfers for cheap fees is? Doesn't that in a way make it a store of value as well? Like, no, but it's just a transfer coin, man. It's just useful to make transfers at a cheap rate, right? It's like, no, don't you see the value in that utility for fast transfers and cheaper? Like, that sounds like something that you would want to store value in, because so many people want to use that. And maybe down the line, you start seeing exchanges getting privy to that and creating a majority XRP pairs, a majority of XLM pairs, because they're noticing people are buying these fast transaction and cheap transaction tokens to send to other exchanges really quickly. But then they have to jump through all these hoops once they get to that exchange to sell their XRP or sell their XLM for USDT or Ethereum or BTC to buy the crypto that they want to get. Why not just take all those extra hoops out, be able to send XRP to an exchange that has XRP pairs, like a BitTrue, for example, or XLM pairs, or HBAR pairs, or Nano pairs, or ADA pairs, you know, these cheap transaction fee coins, and just, you know, make it like less hoops to jump through. You don't have to sell into USDT and pay a fee for doing that, and then buy the crypto you want for USDT, or, you know, you guys get what I'm saying? There's just so many hoops to jump through. So why not, if you're already using these tokens like an XLM or XRP, buying it on Coinbase, sending it to an exchange because you like how fast the transactions send, why not just start making majority XRP and XLM pairs? Because a lot of people are using it for transactions and payments, right? It's kind of absurd. Legendary, what's up, man? Thanks for the 99-cent peach, man. You're very peachy, my dude. Thanks for the hot dog as well, man. Thanks for the $2 donations there, man. You guys are awesome, man. Shout out to Legendary. Taint coin. Yeah, exactly, man. Yosef, if you've been in XRP since 17 cents, 18... Remember when it was at 17 cents or 18 cents forever? Where we were calling it a stable coin at like 21 cents? It's absurd, man. Guys, thanks for the 42 likes, the 28 viewers. What's up, everybody? I think the Pentagon is using XLM Stellar. Man, if they were using it, it'd be in the trillions, right? I'm not saying they might have plans to use it. They possibly have plans to use it. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it's still such an immature space. Still so much room to grow. Still so many journeys. Still so many, you know, peaks and valleys to go through. But I think we're getting closer to a bottom personally. Here for Bitcoin, it actually doesn't look too good. Unless you zoom out, of course. If you zoom out, then the retracement level ain't too bad. You're getting close to that 61.8, but as you can see, it does have that room to go for a deep retracement level for Bitcoin, which is 78.6. So you could see something like this where it comes out of nowhere for BTC and you crash down to around like high $18,000, $19,000 range, and then that's where you see your V-shaped recovery start to income, creating higher lows. Maybe you get rejected right there on the wedge, come back down to the trend line, bounce at around 21K, and then you start seeing that rise up, that recovery, right? G Money with the $5 donation. Shout out to G Money. Thank you so much for your support, my man. You guys are amazing, man. Happy Wednesday to all of y'all. We must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons. Yeah, I hear you. Alchemist, very good quote there. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. Listen, BTC will have a major pump from Tether yet again to 100K, then crash to damn near zero without miners. Who is going to validate the transactions? XRP native, you're speaking some truth there. I'm not going to lie. We'll see, man. We'll see. There's so many angles, so many perspectives to this whole thing with BTC. People hoping Lightning Network's going to save the day. These layer 2 solutions that are built on top of Bitcoin are going to save the day. We'll see what ends up happening. I do believe that crypto is just going to continue evolving. I think the tech is going to continue evolving. I think what the cryptos that will be the faces of, of the industry or of this like market will change. I think you're getting a new era of I've said this before, but you've had like Charles Hodgkinson, you've had Brad Garlinghouse, you've had Vitalik, you've had CZ. I think you're starting to get this new era of new faces that are coming in because they're bringing better tech for developers, more adoption for developers, more user-friendly interfaces for developers coming in. And I think you're going to start seeing like the, names like the Anatoly, Sam Bankman-Fried's, what's it called? What's his name? Sam Edelbeck, I believe, from DVPN, Greg Asuri. You're starting to get all these new faces that are coming in, and this is part of being in a space that's so early. There's just a lot of changes that are just going to continue to be happening, right? Newer developments continue coming in, and like with DeFi and what's going on with DeFi, all these new AMMs that are coming out, all these new styles of how to do AMMs, and reaping rewards and staking incentives, liquidity pool incentives. Like, so much is happening so fast. So many developers, so much infrastructure. You're hearing more news about CBDCs, guys. Like, I don't think this crypto market or this crypto thing is a phase. Maybe the cryptos that become the dominant cryptos will change and fluctuate in and out. But right now, crypto's not going anywhere. Digital assets aren't going anywhere. The necessity for digital assets is only increasing. The infrastructure is only getting stronger and becoming more fortified, right? So at the end of the day, guys, really optimistic as always, and loving the opportunity here to accumulate cheap crypto, especially for the real boats that we're looking out for. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Appreciate you all so much. Thanks for the 2,500 subscribers and any new subs to the channel, guys. Now we're on the way to 3K. Squirrely crypto, late but here. But yeah, we're going to be bouncing right now, my man. Thank you so much for tuning in, though, man. Much love to you, dude. Anybody making more than 10.5% staking? Ralph Cooper, yeah. AKT has 50+% staking. Check out all the cryptos in the Cosmos ecosystem. Kava, 30+% staking. Secret, 30+% staking. DVPN, 50+% staking. So you got a lot of staking opportunities here for sure. check out the Cosmos station. Just check out Cosmos in general, the Cosmos ecosystem. I think they're killing it. I love the IBC. Can't wait to see more cryptos jump in and be IBC enabled. We know IBC has some connections with Interledger Protocol. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are interested in finding out more about interconnections possibly with IBC and Interledger Protocol, Akash has this interview coming up very soon. Akash Network has this interview coming up with between Greg Asuri and let me see if I can find their channel really quick. There we go. They got this interview coming on very soon on the 25th, so 2 days from now, with Sunny Agrawal, the Osmosis co-founder. And I think he's going to ask him the question because I posted it up and Greg Asuri did like the question. So I think he will ask Sunny this question about anything coming up. My question was basically, is there anything coming up with Interledger and, you know, as it pertains to IBC and Osmosis Zone? So I'm going to definitely be watching this live stream and hopefully he answers that and we start to get a little bit more on hints of what they're planning for Interledger Protocol, because Akash is partnered with Interledger Protocol. Sunny Agrawal, we've seen him do presentations at the ILP Summit in relation to IBC. So I want to see more in terms of that as well. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, Atom community, Cosmos community, HBAR community, all the communities out there. Guys, the future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love, Blue Crew. Adios.